All right, the things that I'm pointing to on Mars and all these different planets and things, they are what, and they call them craters out there. Well, I'm calling them bone foramen, and they're just like this right here, exactly what you see. Now, inside of there's a vein and an artery. Now, and one of them bleeds and the other one is plugged up, and that's the vein is plugged up and can't bleed. Now, there's going to be two holes that service this thing, and I'll show you where they are right now. You probably wouldn't notice them because you don't follow this, but I do. Now, you see that little tiny hole right there? You see that little tiny hole right there? Remember I told you one's black and one's red? That's the black one, and that's the red one. This is the one that let that red blood come out of there. Now this, you see, that is that same bone foramen. Now, you see this white stuff? That's called, I think it's called fibrin. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called fibrin. And that is what does the clotting for the blood. It's a fiber patch, you see here? Underneath was that fibrin, and there's the blood, and that was where that little tiny hole is, and the other one was over here, I think. Now, look at this now. Alright, so now we come over here. Those two little honey holes, and I pulled the scab right off. I think I got another one here. Hold on. Alright, here's where it was like half off. And this was on top of that, and that was on top, and that is what would have healed up a wound in a creature. Now, this is a mud fossil. You see all these little white flakes and stuff like this in here? That's the keratins and collagens and fibrins and calcium and all the minerals that make up your bones. That's all it is. This was a bone, but it's been preserved in mud fossils. And what happens is where the bone was all calcium before, now it's been invaded with chemicals. And it depends on what kind of chemicals are in the ground and what kind of pH levels, because it might be an acid, it might be in something that is different than acid, and it might be, caustic, whatever. Now, the thing is, you don't see a regular bone, but that was a bone. And there's little tiny bits and flakes of bone here and there, and eventually it'll turn into like just solid mud or something else. But that's the transitional process. And I've shown this over and over and over, and I have copious amounts of it. And these, we got all kind of DNA tests and CAT scans and all kinds of things.